sharing some food facts now. I really like food, and I was thinking about what to make for another video, and I couldn't really think of anything besides food, and so here we are. So I figured, you guys like facts, I like food, you probably like food as well, so why not? Let's do it. This is a fantastic list of 100 random food facts, from fruits and vegetables to chocolate and candy. If you love your food, you'll enjoy these facts. So here we go. A survey showed 29% of adults say they have been splashed or scalded by hot drinks while dunking biscuits. Orthorexia nervosa is an eating disorder where the sufferer is obsessed with eating healthy food. Could that be a bad thing, though? I mean, eating healthy means you're going to have a healthy lifestyle. Unless it gets to the point where it destroys your relationships with other people and your ability to be social, in which case then I guess, that would, in a sense, harm you. But again, think of it harming you in any other way. Ketchup was sold in the 1830s as medicine. Dry swallowing 1 teaspoon of sugar can commonly cure hiccups. In Kentucky, it is illegal to carry an ice cream cone in your back pocket. The fear of cooking is known as megaricophobia, and it is a recognized phobia. The tea bag was introduced in 1908 by Thomas Sullivan of New York, fellow New Yorker. The tall chef's hat is called a toque or a toque. I'm not sure. There's no accent there, so I'm guessing it's just toque. Arachibutyrophobia is the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of the mouth. That does happen a lot to me. In South Africa, termites and ants are often roasted and eaten by the handful, like popcorn. A lot of this has to do, by the way, with just what's available. From a cultural perspective, it's carried on. A lot of what people eat revolves around what they had access to. In a lot of cases today, what they still have access to or lack thereof. So every time you lick a stamp, you consume 1/10 of a calorie. Pearls melt in vinegar. The 57 on Heinz ketchup bottle represents the number of pickle types the company once had. And by the way, just real quick, I want to mention my neighbors upstairs are absolutely horrendous, so if you do hear something, I'm going to try my best to edit it out, but if it does get in, hopefully it's not too bad and it doesn't distract you. It's currently 9:30 p.m. on a Sunday, so you would expect them to stop moving furniture, but this is not the case, and I don't really know when the best time is for me to record anymore because I only really have time at night, and they still make noise, so I've filed a complaint with my landlord, so we'll see what happens, but just in case you can hear a little bit. If it's too difficult to cut out, then I hope it's not too distracting. Moving on. Marmite was first introduced in the UK in 1902. The ancient Greeks chewed a gum-like substance called mastic that came from the bark of a tree. Honeybee workers must visit 2 million flowers to make 1 pound of honey. The fear of vegetables is called lachanophobia. Almonds are a member of the peach family. If you boil beetroot in water and then massage the water in your scalp each night, it works as an effective cure for dandruff. In the United States, lettuce is the second most popular fresh vegetable. Grape growing is the largest food industry in the world, as there are more than 60 species and 8,000 varieties of grapes. The average person eats 8 pounds of grapes each year. There are more than 7,000 varieties of apples grown in the world. A cluster of bananas is formally called a hand. Along that theme, a single banana is called a finger. Onion is Latin for large pearl. And I've got an ad here distracting me from the video. 1 second. Okay. Apples, pears, cherries, and strawberries are all members of the rose family. The word vegetable has no scientific definition, so it is still acceptable to call a tomato a vegetable. Interesting. I refer to tomatoes as vegetables in terms of the way they're used when you cook. Vegetables and fruits are used in different sort of culinary palates, I guess you could say. And tomatoes are often used and treated as a vegetable when cooking. So I look at it in that sense. I mean, from a biological perspective, they are fruits, but that doesn't really matter because we're not biologists. And most of the time, we are not concerning ourselves with biology. On a daily basis, we're concerning ourselves with food and cooking. So it makes more sense that way. But, science is science, so it's still a fruit. In the Philippines, it is considered good luck if a coconut is cleanly split open without jagged edges. When cranberries are ripe, they bounce like a rubber ball. The most amount of grapes eaten in 3 minutes is 133. This record was set in 2001 by Matt Hand from the UK. There are more than 1,000. There are more than 10,000 varieties of tomatoes. They all look the same to me. In 2001, well, not all of them, but you get my point. In 2001, there were more than 300 banana-related accidents in Britain, most involving people slipping on skins. If you want to speed up the ripening of a pineapple so that you can eat it faster, then you can do it by standing it upside down on the leafy end. Is that even possible? I'm going to try that. Now I want some pineapple, but I don't have any, so too bad for me. Carrots have 0 fat content. Peanuts can be used to make dynamite. This is actually a really good list. Honestly, sometimes the facts are kind of lame, but this is all pretty fun stuff. A watermelon is over 92% water by weight. Aleumophobia is the fear of garlic. For vampires, of course. A row of corn always has an even number. The pumpkin originated in Mexico about 9,000 years ago. Square watermelons sell for about $85. Turnips are high in fiber, vitamin C, calcium, and potassium. That was my stomach. Eating a lot of beetroots turns your pee into a pink color. Biting a wooden spoon whilst chopping an onion will stop your eyes from watering. Each pineapple plant only produces just 1 pineapple per year. Lettuce is a member of the sunflower family. Blueberries are a good source of vitamin C and fiber. Pumpkin flowers are edible. Peaches are the 3rd most popular fruit grown in America. We are eating 900% more broccoli than we did 20 years ago. There are more than 600 pasta shapes produced worldwide. Geomellophagia is someone who has the urge to eat raw potatoes. August 9th is officially Rice Pudding Day, National Rice Pudding Day. Rice can be used in beer, dog food, baby food, breakfast cereal, snacks, frozen foods, and sauces. October is National Pasta Month. Ooh, too bad it's so far away. It's a good thing we don't have to subscribe to that and we can eat pasta whenever we want. Canadian neurosurgeon Dr. Wilder Penfield, while operating on epilepsy patients, discovered the toast center of the human brain, which is wholly dedicated to detecting when toast is burning. I would fact check that one. That's interesting, but I would definitely fact check that one because toast burning seems to be a little bit of a stretch. 16 billion jelly beans are made for Easter, stacked end to end. The jelly beans would circle the globe nearly 3 times. Before 1991, Twix bars were internationally known as Raider. I don't know if I like that. The Arabs invented caramel. Before Walkers owned Wotsits, they sold a rival known as Cheetos on the UK market. Pringles were sold in America in 1968, but were not popular until the mid-1970s. So it only took 2 years. That's not that bad, really, if you're thinking about it from a business perspective. They probably had 2 years worth of losses, and then they were able to, make a profit. So not bad. Most businesses don't even survive for 2 years. So Saddam Hussein liked Bounty bars. I don't even know what those are. Must not be something that I've ever tried. Frank Mars invented the Snickers chocolate bar. He named it Snickers after his favorite horse. That's actually kind of adorable. I didn't know that. The M's in M&M's stand for Mars and Murray, the co-creators of the candy. I didn't know that either. There's a lot of these that I don't know. Most of these, in fact. Twinkies originally had banana-flavored filling, but switched to vanilla when World War II brought the banana trade to a halt. Interesting. I feel like banana filling would be better, almost. Maybe they should bring that back. I would kind of want to try that, I like bananas, so anything banana flavored is always a go for me. So, Twinkies, people who work at Twinkies, if you're watching this, you're probably not. Please, send me, bring back the banana flavored Twinkie. Send me a box. I'll make an ASMR video out of it. Free sponsorship. You know what I'm saying? They're not watching this. Cadbury's cream eggs first went on sale in 1971. In 2006, Sherry's Berries pioneered the concept of delivering chocolate-dipped fruits nationwide in freeze packs. The Kit Kat was originally made by Rowntree Limited until 1988 when they were bought out by Nestle. Juicy Fruit and Wrigley's Spearmint Gums are more than 100 years old. Hundreds and thousands are small round balls of brightly colored sugar used as decorations on cakes, cookies, trifles. Trifles? I think they mean truffles and other desserts. Their use dates back to at least to the earliest 19th century. They're talking about sprinkles, non-Pirellis, and Jimmys. I've never heard of these, so maybe anybody in the comments can elaborate on what that is even, because I'm not quite sure. Gummy bears are only 79 millimeters long in length. I don't know why that's so surprising. We can see it with our eyes. Chocolate can kill dogs. It directly affects their heart and nervous system. And that's really unfortunate, because chocolate is awesome. I know that they definitely like peanut butter. Dogs would eat anything, but, Deep fried chocolate bars contain about 850 calories per bar. The world's oldest chocolates are 106 years old. A tin of chocolates from the coronation of King Edward VII from 1902. Yorkie chocolate bars are not for girls. I'm not exactly sure what that means. What do they mean by it's not for girls? Sugar is the only taste that humans are born craving. You're damn right. And sugar is actually really bad for us. Well, additional sugar, sugar and fruits and things like that are fine, but we really shouldn't be adding sugar to anything. But it sure does taste good, That's how good it is. I can't even form sentences properly thinking about it. My brain's just like sugar. Must have. The Swiss eat the most chocolate, followed by the English. Well, I challenge that, actually. I think Americans do, but I might just be projecting a bias that I have. Who knows? The bourbon biscuit was introduced in 1910, originally under the name of Crayola. One or the other. In 15th century France, chocolate could only be eaten by members of the royal court. Gorgonzola cheese dates back to the year 879. Exclamation point. So it's a big deal. Many mass-produced ice creams have seaweed in them. cheese products contain less than 51% cheese. Wait, that's interesting, but I guess that would be all the fake products with preservatives and a ton of additives, I'm assuming. Some yogurt contains beef or pork gelatin. And yogurt's spelled wrong here, so this entire list may be give or take, so, don't take everything that's on this list for a fact. You may need to fact check. I'm not going to. The reason I bring this up is because someone actually called me out in a previous video saying that some of the facts that I had brought up were false, and to that I just have to say I don't fact check these at a time. That's not really my job. You know what I mean? I'm here to help you relax. These facts may be true, they may not be true, but just a disclaimer there. The weight of a Babel is 21 grams. An average American will eat the equivalent of 28 pigs in their lifetime. National Pigs in a Blanket Day is celebrated on 24th of April every year. The first soup was made from hippopotamus and dates back to 6000 BC. Baked beans are low in fat and have a lot of fiber and protein. Worcestershire sauce is made from dissolved fish. It's hard to say also, Worcestershire. Pescatarians are vegetarians who eat fish. The largest item on any menu in the world is the roast camel. That's interesting. I'm literally not surprised because people eat everything, right? There's literally nothing that human beings probably haven't tried to eat at one point or another, including things that are fatally harmful to us. Egg yolks are one of the few foods that naturally contain vitamin D. The average hot dog is consumed in 6 bites. Until well into the 16th century, bacon was a Middle English term used to refer to all pork in general. In America, anchovies always rank last on the list of favorite toppings. The world average of the amount of meat eaten per year is 173 pounds per person. French fries came from Belgium but are most popular in the US. I didn't actually know they came from Belgium. I'm an ignorant American. I just thought they came from France, so there you go. Kentucky Fried Chicken was founded by Colonel Harland Sanders in 1952. We eat 300 million portions of fish and chips in Britain each year. What is this we stuff? That's not me. That ain't me. I'm just messing around. Chicken nuggets contain beef additives. There you go. That's 100 delicious or not so delicious food facts, depending on what walk of life you're from. This was a little shorter than my usual fact videos, but this is all that's on this list. And the neighbors upstairs are restless, so I'm going to cut it here short, or relatively short. Thank you, my friends, for watching this video. I apologize for not uploading as often as I should, but life gets in the way sometimes. So, but please know that I am going to keep making videos regardless of whether there's a 2-week gap, 3-week gap between my videos. Just know that I will keep making videos and I will not ghost you guys. So, that's all I got for today. Thank you for watching this video, my friends. Take care.